Guys, welcome to our final movement exercise of our three-part movement series. This final movement that we're going to cover today is probably the most important movement when it comes to helping us avoid back and neck pain. And the reason for that is we find that when we are moving standing, we find ourselves stuck in a position where we often are sticking out our bottom quite a lot to try and stabilize our back. And when we're sitting, we find ourselves in the opposite position, where we're often at the computer at the desk in work. We tend to find that we get very stiff neck and tight shoulders. So this final movement is very much about trying to access full movement through in our range of spine in the position that allows us to go from this all the way to this. If we start off sitting down, it's probably the easiest way to describe the exercise. So what I want you guys to do is just take your hands and sit on the bones of your buttocks. And what you'll feel is that you'll feel two bones just underneath your hands. What I want you to do is start in a position where you roll in your pelvis, your hips backwards. And what you should feel as you roll your hips backwards, you should feel that your chest starts to come down and your chin starts to poke. And what we find is that most people, when they sit in an office for a long period of time, will end up in this position. When in this position, it presents problems. It presents much more stress in the neck and the shoulders, but also inhibits our ability to breathe correctly. What we end up trying to do is breathe like this, rather than when we have our pelvis forwards, we're able to breathe fully through the diaphragm through here, and it's much easier, so it takes the strain off the neck. So the exercise for today is putting the hands underneath the buttocks, feeling the bones of the buttocks, rolling the pelvis backwards, and then rolling the pelvis forwards. That really is the most important part of the exercise. You're going to roll the pelvis backwards, and then you're going to roll the pelvis forwards. What you'll notice is as you roll the pelvis backwards, the chin starts to poke, which is completely normal, and allow that to happen. And then as you rotate the pelvis forwards, you'll notice the chest comes up and the chin comes down. As we've described in the other three videos, what we're looking for is that each part of your spine, much like cogs on or a gearing system, have to have the ability to move independently. So the pelvis will move backwards. As the pelvis moves backwards, the chest descends and the chin pokes. Similarly, as the pelvis comes forwards, the chest rises and the chin comes down. Practice those exercises, and if you do want more information, then please do join our Facebook group, where we've uploaded many more exercises which I think you'll find helpful. Thank you very much.